All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome again to the greatest show, the greatest of all the shows you've ever come across out there.
Yes, sir.
We're back like we never ever
Yes,
left.
sir.
I go by the name Emiola, and of course, in the building with me, as usual,
The greatest.
my host, I don't want to call you my co-host. You are the host. I don't
You
know.
stole the co-host, like
I
like
did. You gave it up to me,
And I said,
it's
no,
only
I
for a
said,
while.
No, I'm not even supposed to I'm not supposed to say like co-host. Like I'm just supposed to say like he hijacked my co-host.
I didn't. You gave it up. You gave it up. So keep
no,
on the grade.
No, but you're doing a very good job. I mean, like the last episode, I mean, it was amazing. I like how the dynamics was able to be, switched over to another
That's
level.
true, that's
it was
true.
interesting. It was very, very incredible.
Thank
And
you.
one thing I noticed on the last episode was my mic was ridiculously low. I don't know if I am the one that needs to, boost my
Probably.
my
Has to be.
vocal cord. It's just that whenever I speak, it's like my maybe I don't like to shout.
It's not about shouting. I don't know. Maybe something went wrong with that mic. That has to be.
I don't think my mic. I know I have a low voice, but it's not that low.
Yeah. That said, as you can see, we have a guest in the building. He's not really a guest, but on this show, as far as this show is concerned,
is
okay,
a
he's
guest.
a guest. So we have the amazing AK. I don't want to say AK, but
AK. Okay. Is it how do?
Just call me
how
AK.
How do ladies address you?
I think most ladies just like to show the word AK.
AK for sure.
AK.
As yahoo.com.
You don't need to have it at Yahoo
Your
there.
mic
Anyway.
has to be here. Like
Yeah. Let's close that here.
So I think AK for short. Ladies now they don't really like stressing themselves to
Yeah.
call
so you
them.
just like to
so.
call say AK.
AK.
But
AK.
what's the acronym for the AK though?
It's Aki now. Can't you know it's Aki?
No,
No. It's not acronym. No.
Women can never just. I'm not like I don't know. Like women can't just call you like a nickname without having a backup reason for it. It's like AK maybe.
Like AK-47. Don't mention that.
Hey,
It's not
AK-47.
AK.
It's just AK anyway.
That means you're a
Just-
firer.
I don't know about that.
But AK is a
Sure.
short form for Akin, right?
Akin,
But then there is
right.
Akim as well, which people I know
Yeah,
a
you are
couple
right,
of
you are
Akims
right,
that are
you
called AK.
Yeah.
So tell us a
Is
little
it
bit.
Hakim?
Yeah.
How can Hakim is Hakim? Isn't it supposed to be?
No, I know. people
it's
that bear
AK,
Akim
that's
and
why
they're
I
called
use-
AK.
Ah.
Yeah, there's an engineer friend of mine. His name is Akim, and they call him
Akim,
AK.
man.
Yeah, and they call him
Maybe
AK.
Hakim is Hakim, like A.
AK double
It's
E M.
AKWE.
That's the way
Oh,
it spells.
I
So
am-
it's Akim now.
Oh, I'm used to Hakim like HA.
Yeah, people spell those names different ways though. So maybe it's not the really Arabic kind of spelling. So
got you.
And I think the common one is actually the AK, which is the
And the
Akim.
Hakim.
Yeah.
Oh, got you. And so if the Hakim is AK, then he's AK like you.
yeah. So
It's good to have you,
yeah, it's good to
Yeah,
have
thank
you
you
on
very
the show.
much.
It's really. I think we've been begging you for a while to come on our show.
Come
No,
on,
he's
it's
been
not
busy, yes.
begging like that. It's not begging like that. I guess the last time I was supposed to be on the show, but something came up again.
Okay.
But regardless, anyway, it's very, very nice to be on the greatest show. It's one of the best show I've
Yeah.
done.
You might want to
Gracias.
tell our
Thank
viewers out there, our followers, just a little bit about yourself, so that when they
And-
see you on the street,
Well, it's very nice to be on the show, as I've said earlier. Well, there's no pretty much like that. I'm just, I won't call myself an entrepreneur, but I'm a banker.
okay.
I'm a banker, and I'm also a freelancer for Photoshop, the content writers, and copyright writers. I guess that's a little about me. That's all.
Copyright.
Copyright, yes.
Wow, that's interesting. Like,
Yeah, very interesting.
that's some
very interesting.
legal,
Legal shit right
yeah,
there.
some
legal.
like you're a lawyer or what?
It's not that complicated the way you see it anyway. Yeah. It's very nice to be here on the greatest show. It's one of the best show, I'll say it. And they have been
just a
doing
best show.
a very
He said
great
best show.
work. Yes, it is. You guys might not know, but
the greatest.
It's
show.
cool.
It's actually touching. So I'm still a young banker anyway. I finished my internship not quite long, and so I try to navigate so that I won't just be sitting on there. It's not good for a guy now.
Nah.
So I'm also.
An idle mind is a
You
devil's
get.
workshop.
So I'm an artist. I draw. Photoshop also, all those manipulations that I used to see around where Mr. Hay is not there, Mr. V, all those things. And also a content writer, a little bit of copyright also. So that's me.
You do
This sounds like a boss.
You do a lot
I'm
of
telling
stuff.
you.
He's a boss though.
Yeah.
He's a boss.
He must got a lot of goodies.
We are still gathering it anyway as a young chap now.
That's it. He looks like it.
I like the fact that whenever we bring people on the show, they are always great minds. Because as the name of the show sounds, the greatest, we can't settle for less.
Like the saying goes, great minds think alike. So you can't bring someone who is not a great mind up in
You're right.
It wouldn't be
So anyone that we're bringing up here, has got something upstairs. Like, I've been saying someone that has sense.
sense. Because this show is all about the sense.
Yeah, you
so
have
I don't
to
know,
have
maybe
sense.
you guys have heard the news. Wizkid and Jada P just have their second child.
Machala.
So,
That's the boss there anyway. A superstar born.
Yeah,
That's big ways right there.
big bird. So congratulations to Wizkid.
So what's the sex?
What?
The sex of the baby? Is it a boy or
I'm
girl?
not confirmed. I just know they've had
But
second
that's
child.
cool. That's cool.
So
Interesting.
congratulations to Wizkid,
To
and
Machala.
Jada P, to Mashallah.
Machala himself.
Jada P. Is Jada P his girlfriend or his wife?
I don't want to. I don't. I
Just curious.
Yeah,
A curious man.
That's someone that'll be cute maybe for you now. So
There are two babies already. Like,
that's it.
I don't know. I don't know the relationship.
girlfriend
that they
or
are.
wife?
I know for a fact
She's a
that
manager.
Jada P is
A
Wizkid's manager.
That is giving
He's
birth.
managing everything. She's managing the craft, the home. I don't know if they had a home together, like
I'm
family
not sure.
kind of-
I'm not sure about that.
What kind of title can you give to that type of, that kind of woman, like that manages everything?
Yeah, she's a manager.
She's
That's
a
it.
boss lady,
Yeah, super.
Gosh.
No, general manager. That's it.
general manager.
Yeah, she's a,
Gotcha.
she
That's
manages-
true anyway. You can
Somebody that
general manager
manages
is
to
fine.
give you children,
Everything.
manages your
Your
music
career also.
What else?
Oh my god.
And it's not ordinary managing your career. He's doing very, very well.
Yeah,
Amazing.
fantastic.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, you can say that again. Like ever since
doing very
Jada
well.
has been riding with Wizkid
Yeah.
has been going like
Because no
Where
question,
would
I'm not sure anybody can actually debate that if you say Wizkid is a born superstar. So
It's the star.
I'm not sure it can actually be
men
debated
looking at the guy, man. You can tell, man. This guy is a star.
Easy in the Starboy Kokeshe week.
Exactly.
you.
Have you noticed ever since Jada P and Wizkid been together, there's been a change in like the fashion sense of Wizkid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Everything,
now he
yeah,
dresses
yeah.
like the star. Like,
Style,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
So I
Because-
can I can credit like some of Wizkid's success to when Jada started featuring into the picture.
That's
and
true, that's
everything
true, that's
just
true.
changed.
That's true.
And now he's got like an extra, like kids.
It does go.
Yeah, extra.
It's like he's giving Wizkid
Management
everything.
and extra
Extra
babies.
management.
extra management.
Speaking of
So, Machala.
relationships, there's this question that popped up. So I want you guys to react to it. I don't know. I have my own reaction to it, but I don't want it to be like I'm one-sided about. So it's a $1 billion question, and it goes like this. I want you guys to pay attention so that you can react properly. So the question is this: does she want you? As you guys, like it's a man's thing, right? It's a question directed to the guys. Now, does she want you because you are her best option, or because she has no other option?
Whoa,
I'll bring it back in. Let me say it one more time.
that's interesting.
Does she want you because you are her best option, or because she has no other option? Now let me give a quick credit to the person that made that tweet. It's Bambulu on Twitter. He made that question. We've been pondering over this thing for a whole day now. Like, what do you guys think?
I think Akin should go.
Akin
Since
should
he's
go for
the
it.
guest,
Yeah,
like
so
he should go for it.
Well, one thing I will point out first is that when we are talking about options for ladies, it can be break down to a lot of pieces at times, Ordinarily, anyway, these ladies we are talking about, they won't ordinarily go with someone that they don't have or think that this might be my best option. You do get what I'm saying?
course.
But the thing is that let's look at it as this way again. Let's say a lady have a guy, he actually realized that this guy is, the best guy, this guy, and seeing the guy as the best option for her. Now let's now think that this guy that is seen as the best option for her, it's not, she's not tagging it to a material thing. Yeah, it happens like that. Because ladies are very, I used to use one word for ladies, that they are complicated.
Everybody knows, even women, they know that they are complicated.
So at a point in time, that's why I said maybe we need to break it down, that best options from what time to what time. Because during that time when that lady is having a kind of feelings for that guy, it happens to be the best option out of that time. You get? So, but as time goes on, maybe he later finds another person that has a material stuff in it.
Then that guy ceases to be the option.
Then that guy now says, that's why I like the word best option.
So
because if you break it down,
what's the question again?
Question is, does she want you because you are her best option, or because she has no other option?
That's a very
it's similar but
that's a
different.
Badass question, because they're very similar. If she wants you, if she wants you because you are her best option, that's one.
Yeah.
And or is it because
She has no other option.
she has no other option? Oh my god, that's an amazing question.
And that's why I say that at that point in time, she might be thinking, since you are the only options anyway, so she might be answering the two questions together. You are the only options, then you are the
But
best
what would
option.
you think? Like, do you think the girl, like your supposed girlfriend, or the girl that you're with, do you think you are her best option, or do you think she's with you because she thinks she doesn't have any other options?
I will say I'm her best option anyway. I would say that.
So you don't think like it's because she doesn't have any other
You don't know. Let's look at it this way. When you are with a lady at times, there are some things that's going to be happening around that, a kind of communications, a kind of happenings that you within yourself, you can actually evaluate it and see that. Because ladies at times, they might be corny, fine, but there are some things. But as a guy also,
being generous.
but they know one thing about guys also. They know that if a guy is actually into you, and that lady is not reciprocating, the ladies also know. Because they know guys are very sensitive. It's just that.
You just said what?
If a guy actually like a lady, and that lady is not actually reciprocating as expected, you get, the lady themselves, they know the guy knew that they are not doing what needs to be done.
So they know they are not.
They know, but the thing is that
they will now keep the guy around.
But the thing is that they will try to. They know the guy knows, right? But they know the guy's knows, right? But there is a.
No, are you trying to say, like, sorry that I'm cutting you? Are you trying to say, like, they know that the guy likes them?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But they are not attracted to the guy.
They are not attracted to the guy.
They're not willing to be with the
that's not even the point that I'm trying to house out. The point I'm trying to house out is that they see us guys also as a kind of sensitive human being.
We're all sensitive.
Did you get? So if you are with a lady, this is where I'm going. If you are with a lady, there is a way you can know that she knows you are the best option for her. There are some happenings that's going to be. Let me give you an instance now. There was during the time like that when we were in school, and what actually happened when we had together. I know within myself that I'm answering that two questions.
Okay.
The two questions that I'm answering is that first, I am the only option.
You knew you were.
Yes. Second, I am the best option. That's what I said. You can actually answer the both together.
That means she didn't have other suitors.
No, she didn't.
No one. No man.
Now let me now tell you.
You thought she didn't. You thought.
Or you thought.
You thought.
Now let me break. That's what I said. Let's break this down.
You can only think.
You know, she's not here. We are not together again, and there is no point in trying to play on a defense.
Sorry, did she tell you that she didn't have any suitor? or you thought?
I thought I just answered something now that they used to know that there are some things that they are hiding that we also.
No, in the case where you said that you knew that you were her best option, but at the same time you knew that you were her only option. So on the latter part, right? Why did you think you are her only option? Did she tell you that she didn't have other guys, in her DM,
Attracted to her,
chasing
She
after
chasing-
her or whatnot? Did she tell you that?
When we are talking about,
Or you perceive
no,
it
let me
yourself?
tell you, when we are talking about option doesn't have to be the kind of like someone is sending a message to you and you are seeing that person also as the options to go with. I think if you want
The
to
girl
use
is DMing my girl.
no.
Guy is DMing my girl. I mean, I'll be some type
Do you
of
know-
way.
no, but
Actually-
the girl might not actually have a kind of
This is it, right? When they say somebody has an option, it means it's not one person.
then call it options.
They know there's never going to be, if there's an option, that means okay, if I don't do this, I can do this. That means you can make a choice.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
once it's just one thing, it's not an option for you. You just have to do. I don't have any option. That's what
And
they
so
say.
that, I'm wondering.
So
like,
I don't think a lady. I don't think you can be somebody's best option and only option at the same time.
yeah, I'm confused. Like it's somehow
You
like,
can't
that's
be
what I'm
their
asking.
best option.
Yeah.
If you are saying they are best option, that means she has other options. But you are the best in that fold. You can't be the only option and be the best option at the same time. It's not possible. If I have only you, then you are whatever. You are my only option. So I don't care. It's you. You are my best. You are my blah blah blah. But if I have other options, do you understand?
Yeah,
You
that's what I'm
can't be
trying to-
my only option and be my best option at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like ask. Like,
The girl tells you.
yeah. Did she tell you that she? there was no
even
other
if
guy?
she told me
Did she tell
then,
you?
no, even if she told me, let me
Did
even
she
answer
tell
that.
you?
No, just
Yeah,
answer the question.
wait now. Okay, let me digress a little. Maybe I'm trying to place a lot of trust that this is what I think on my own decisions. Then
I'm thinking,
Yeah, hold on.
I'm
Let me-
thinking that you assumed.
assumed, yeah.
Okay.
You assumed that you were the only one, and you assumed that she didn't have any other guy. Like,
Okay,
was she
wait.
like, was she
Are you
like-
saying that? Wait. The other guy that are you saying that she doesn't have any other guy she's going out with?
No. Like,
or she doesn't have.
guys that are trying to,
You know,
It's
get into
ladies
her,
now.
like,
That's
be her-
possible. No, that's
be her
possible.
boyfriend, or-
No, that's possible. She's a pretty lady now. It's expected.
But the way you said it, like you made it sound like she didn't have any other option. Or maybe I'm trying to understand what you're saying now is that you knew you were her best option. Because there was, out of all of the guys that you saw orbiting around her, she knew
Chose
you were
you.
better
You
than
are better
all
than-
of them.
them.
And again, let me buttress what you said. I think it's a good point anyway. I think it's a good point. But when you are talking about ladies being an option, of course, guys will come.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was trying to
So-
ask like that.
so that
Was
one is-
she
I think that one is
Did she
normal.
tell you that she didn't have other guys trying to,
Of course,
You know,
I think
yeah.
that one is like a custom. It's by default.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
expected
yeah,
to
that was
happen.
why it was a little bit confusing because you
I
said
know.
you knew you were her only option, but at the same time you knew that she didn't have other options.
And I wanted to put this
so
on
it
the
I
was
think
a
I
well,
wanted
it's
to
a
put it on a plate for you. Like, there is never going to be a time in a lady's life that she doesn't have options.
Women always have options.
There is never going to be a time in a
I
girl's
think
life
that's the reason why we
that
have
she
the
has just
word.
one option.
I get you.
Well, I
never
don't
going
think
to
I've ever met a girl and she says that you at first I have a boyfriend.
Definitely.
No, I'm seeing someone like
Yeah. I think that
I
one
don't
is.
think I've met a girl that says that. Oh, I'm just by myself.
Even if she's not dating, I think I said this behind closed. We said it off camera yesterday. Even if she is not dating, like in a serious commitment with anybody right now, it does not mean that she doesn't have guys.
Exactly.
Like she is keeping on friend
So
zone.
the reason- yeah.
I said yesterday out of joke. I said a lady will have plan A to Z.
Plan A to 1
Z.
trillion.
What plan A to I don't know. Once one fucks or one messes up, she moves to the. That's why it's easy for women to move on
quickly,
quicker
yes.
after a breakup in it, because there are guys that she has kept in her friend zone.
Exactly.
She will just move on to the next one like ASAP. That's what it is.
So, but what do you
True,
think,
actually.
Emiola? What do you think? Do you think you're a best option, or do you think?
It has to be that whenever we I think we got this already settled. Women are very smart people, right?
Very smart.
They are very very I think they are more considerate
Super
than
smart.
us. Before a lady
When it comes to intersexual
Yeah.
dynamics, though. Right?
when it comes to a time that a lady has to make a choice of the kind of person she wants to go out with, they do a whole lot of vetting. Like they don't just go house with just anybody. So they have
Yeah, that's
considered
true.
a whole lot of guys
Yeah.
around them, and they say, okay, I think this one is better than the rest in some aspect, whatever criteria that they use. So whenever a lady chooses to date you or to go out with you, you are our best option.
No. Are you speaking for yourself?
Yeah, I'm speaking for myself now.
Got you.
So as at the time, I don't care what stage or whatever it is that I'm doing at that point. If a lady decides to date me, I am her best option as that
moment.
particular point in time, because they always have a time frame.
Yeah.
She will always women will always meet guys that are better than the ones that they are with currently.
Okay. That's
So she
true,
will
that's
find
true.
a guy.
Exactly.
She will
That's
find
true.
a guy.
That's why he
tomorrow.
said we used to tag
Because,
her.
like,
Yeah.
in a way, like they date up. Like
They date up.
yes,
They
yeah.
date up. They
date
always
up.
move up. It's guys
Like,
that
you
we
would
don't
never
really
see, like, you would never find a girl that the ex, right, the current boyfriend that she's with now. If you go take a look at the guy, in a way, that guy is somehow better than the.
That's
last
what they
guy.
always try to do. You know,
Yeah,
so that
that's
when
true.
you
That's
see
true,
them with their
actually.
ex,
Wait,
be
wait.
like,
It may
Yeah,
be
yeah,
in
yeah.
terms
Yeah.
of finance. It may be in terms of physique.
Zika.
Maybe in
you know,
terms of status,
status and stuff.
or
yeah.
it may be in terms of, let's just say personality,
They just want to do above
fame,
their last.
all that.
They want to do above their last.
I think that's how they used to do anyway.
So like, so you would say that she?
Yeah.
Me too. Like, but
Yeah.
like hearing the question, it's a little bit dicey.
It is
And
dicey.
like, because
It is dicey.
at first when you were saying that, I was like, oh, like, did she choose me? Is it because I'm her best, or she doesn't have any other option? Then I now thought, like, I don't think I've ever seen a woman, no matter how ugly the woman is,
Yeah.
matter
I think
They
we-
will
how
never settle for less.
ugly the woman is,
They
there
hardly-
are always guys orbiting around her.
Definitely,
Like,
definitely.
you see some people who, no matter how, like, even in the, like where I grew up, right, in Lagos, like it's in the hood. Like there was a particular girl in my neighborhood. I mean, sorry to say this, she wasn't good looking. Like, she wasn't good looking, and she was not in good. She like she was a little bit big.
Okay.
Like,
Chubby.
height wise, she was not, tall enough. Like, short, a little bit chubby. But
Like a
she
mug.
still she got
Attract-
guys.
Definitely.
like,
Definitely.
still trying to
And they are
hit it.
they are the most picky of women. They are the most
ugly
picky.
women are the most deadliest.
And they are the
I'm
most picky.
sorry
They
to
are
say.
like
You
they
know
are
how mean ugly women are?
T-Bone, I won't lie to you. There was a day I was coming inside the mall and I saw this man with this lady, and I could see the attitude that she was. I don't know the relationship that they have going on, but I wanted to walk up to the guy and be like, "Bruh, look at you and look at that. Why is she acting like this? Like what are you doing, bruh?" But that's what it is. They have this, they have this power. I know where that power is.
We know that.
We know, but I don't want to. You don't. No,
I think you
don't
are
have
so
to go all
concerned
out.
about that.
You
Anyway.
don't have to go all out, but that's their power, though.
Yeah, no,
that is
I
their
understand.
power.
Yeah, yeah.
So they take the most advantage of it. They don't just give it up anyhow, unless they are, maybe she's a commercial sex worker or anything. But a regular girl who isn't into that uses like that power, that sexual power to the fullest. She takes advantage before she lets you in. You are her best option. Let's just forget about the rest.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
that's
So
why,
whenever I'm
like,
going out with a lady, I am her best option as at that particular point in time. Tomorrow the story might change. A guy with Benz might come along.
Yeah, like I was saying, like with the question is a little bit interesting, and it's if you're not careful enough, you would just rush into choose.
Yeah.
So oh yeah, this that. But if you look at it like closely, you'll be able to see that there's a little difference.
A
There's a
little.
thin line that separates the two questions. One is to boost your ego, while the other one is to make you feel like, oh, you're lucky.
Yes. That's
Like those two factors, like from what you said, one is to make you feel like, oh yeah, I'm the man, and the other one is to make you feel like, oh, thank God,
Thank God
I have her,
somebody took
because-
me as I am.
yeah. Now, so I thought about it. I was like, may I believe like if I'm with a woman, like I'm my best option, because like I know before, like how many rejections like you get like before you finally settle with one, like
Definitely.
not settle, like before you meet, how many girls
You as
meet.
you as a guy, right?
Yeah,
As a
like
guy.
you meet girls, you say, yeah, hello, blah, 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 blah. She might just be, I'm busy,
Yeah, definitely.
stuff like that. Or, like, I'm trying to, like, bring out a point whereby the girl, like, all these girls, like, you have, like, girls on your DM, like,
Yeah.
randomly you are texting. Like, the way, they're not going to hit you back, like, quickly. They're not going to answer you quickly. So, and they check you out like constantly, like they want to know how you're progressing. Have you not been in a situation whereby a girl that you were trying to be
Close
to be close to,
Yeah.
and she's not really paying attention to you, she's not blowing you, and she's not giving you any sort of attention, then once she sees you doing one thing that is nice or something, she
She
starts
hates
saying, hey,
you.
or like on your status she just goes like, hey,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Like,
Yeah, many
women
times.
are like that. So like
Yeah.
they check you out. They want to know like, oh, is this guy upgrading? Is this guy, doing better? They want to always know. So for a girl to now say that, okay, I want to be with this guy, that means she perceives something in me, and she knows that, oh, I think this guy's gonna be able to hold me down some type of way. At the end of the day, you might not be able to meet up,
Def.
which
But have
makes
you,
us
have you
start,
guys have
you
you
know-
guys ever been in a situation whereby you feel? I think sometimes one of the truth we must tell ourselves as guys, like, we know you are the prize as a man, right? So
Of course, absolutely.
the women, but there are some ladies that are beyond your league.
we should talk about.
I think that one is
As at
that
that
one is
time,
another-
if you check your, if you are not making like 6 figures, there are some ladies that they are not going to be with you.
I mean, it's the situation between a man and a woman, the intersexual dynamics is very broad. It's not just like something that it's not something that's that simple. But all I know is, as simple as it may not be, all I know is like a woman like checks you out first.
Before she decides,
Like she doesn't just
Yeah.
allow a random guy talk to her. If she pays attention to you, that means she has considered you in a way that I think you have to look good, you have to sound, you have to have something upstairs. You
I
have
think
to-
I think the words are having something upstairs cut across anyway, because I think ordinarily lady will always like you to be, it might not be high, but at least a little bit ahead of that. At least someone they can sit down and have a kind of conversation. It might not be all lady, you won't be surprised anyway. There are some ladies that doesn't really take cognizance of you having more. I don't want to go into that anyway. But basically, ladies, they actually like a situation whereby you guys are having a kind of conversation, and the conversation is, your own logic of solving the puzzle actually supersede theirs.
Yeah, you have to be like.
It has
I
to
don't
be.
know, it's like what you just said. It's way beyond. It's wide.
I think it's more like men, they are natural leaders, and for a lady to want to follow you as a man, she must see that this man can actually lead.
Yes.
He knows where he's going. They want to, before she will want to like follow you, like they want to follow me. That's it. They were created that way. So,
and also-
but she wouldn't
Yeah,
follow.
you have to
She
be
wouldn't
very
follow
careful.
it. No, what I mean, no, it's no. You don't get it.
No, no.
Man.
You have to be very careful.
Yeah, I know what
That's
I'm trying. No, I'm not trying to maybe like talk down on women. I already said it in the
But
beginning. I said
but in that context, like,
Yeah.
just using that, like, saying that, like, they want to, like,
no.
call men.
We're talking
And some
about.
people are gonna come
we were,
at you,
no,
like,
what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to buttress the point that before a lady decides, she has checked you out in a
So,
way.
intersexual relationship.
Yes,
right.
she has checked you out in a way before she decides to go out with you.
Of course.
Definitely.
So that means there's something that she sees in
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm saying.
Excuse me. That means she sees something. She sees like a light in you,
And she wants to follow
she
that
wants to
light.
follow.
That's
that means
my point.
No, yeah. No, like in that context, like if you say that,
You should have allowed me before you threw me under the bus. You should
No,
have
I'm
allowed me
trying
to
say
explain.
to you, like,
I didn't
I don't
mean
want
to
you
say.
to get the smoke.
No. It's alright. But that's not what I meant. It was.
I think I get your
just
point
need to
now.
clarify.
Yeah, I get it.
because of
No, but
people that. Yeah.
We've established that
Yes, sir.
we now would choose the former, which is that we believe that if a woman is down with us, that means we are her best option.
As
Like,
at that time.
as at
At
that
that time,
moment,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But what about to the guys that feels or think, the guys that feel or think that, you know,
Yeah, lucky to have
that,
that.
like, don't use the word lucky now, it may sound derogatory or somehow. That the other part
Okay.
that is because they think that she doesn't have other options.
I think that has to do with your status or what you're doing at that
There's
time.
some people. I think there are some people who are, if you would look at and you would say that, oh, they're smart, they're intelligent, they're all that, but you would think the
It could. I don't know. It could be. Yeah. There has to be something about that lady as well, for a man to actually feel that type of way. There must be something about that lady as well that speaks volume. That means that lady is well-to-do. She's smart. She's intelligent. She's doing a whole lot of stuff. And if you're trying to compete, maybe, I don't know, maybe the market and the sexual market value or whatever, like the status. There are some ladies you will see, you'll be like, come on, a lady just stepped down out of a ride. She probably owns a store in the mall, and maybe you are doing well for yourself, but probably you don't earn up to her,
yes,
and you'll be like, man,
and you're attracted to her.
and you're attracted to her. Let's say she even decides to go out with you. Maybe you're just keep using you to keep company for some time. You'll be like,
But would you be aware that she's using
you
to
wouldn't
keep
know.
company?
That's where you start feeling like, man, this girl, I got something. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have this kind of lady in my life, because you have checked yourself out, and there's something about that lady as well. It's not a regular girl. If it's not a girl that challenges you, like
Exactly.
on so many bases, she doesn't challenge you finance. She doesn't earn as much as you do. She's not as smart as you are. Be like,
Challenges you have.
as in, I'm not saying she challenging you, but you feeling challenged, like she earns more. She does, like, the business, what she does is as maybe 10 times than you. You be like, you feel challenged. I'm not saying challenging you directly. You feeling that challenge, like, oh, my ladies, so I have to like be the man. I have to take charge. I have to do
Can
more.
you date someone who earns more than you?
I don't think I want to do so.
Can you date someone who earns more
Is-
than you?
I like date someone that is
That earns more than you.
Let me tell you, let me analyze this. I have a lot of colleague when I was working. Some of my colleagues happens to be the boss anyway. They have like couple of them. They are dating a lady that is earning than them. Yes. Now, one thing I realized there is that it depends on the agreement, depends on the understanding, depends on the support that you guys are giving each other. For the fact that a lady is earning than you today, that one doesn't mean you won't take over the lady tomorrow. Now, you see, the issue of earning is, I guess we can tailor it to the basic of probably the salary aspect. Maybe my baby is collecting 500, me, I'm not collecting 400. That's what we mean by earning, right? Like, let's just put it that way
salary.
let's just break it down to a smaller,
salary wise,
to a smaller circle.
Earning like maybe 300. And
Exactly.
earning like
But
200.
you know that for the fact that she's earning that one doesn't qualifies me as someone that doesn't have the logical thinking than her. That one doesn't qualify. Because at times the issue of walking can be somehow.
Trying to get that. What did you
What
say?
I'm trying to say is that for the fact that your lady is earning than you, that one doesn't reduce your own
Absolutely.
mentality
Absolutely.
than her. That one doesn't mean you don't have the high Q. That one doesn't have you don't. Sure you get. Because if you are looking
With
it,
the IQ, I mean, she may be smart.
that's what I'm saying. So it just depends on where you are working. At times it might be situations of the rank or the times or something like that. Did you get what I'm saying? And those people now they are doing fine because they agree together on the terms. Did you get that this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, and they are doing fine now. So if you keep on saying that we think I won't be dating someone that is heavier than me, man, it's kind of out there.
So can you?
Why not?
You have no answered. Can you?
Yeah, no, you just said it.
Yeah, why not? Of course.
Of course I can.
Like, you're just like,
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you
I
went
can't.
like-
I
you went
can't.
around.
I can't.
You went-
You see why at times I used to look at you like, okay, can
like
you
to sit on the
can you
Can
date?
you-
Can you date?
yes,
Can
I
you?
can't. No, I can't. Yeah, why
Did you
not?
know that? You didn't even know that.
Why?
I have a boss there. Let me just chip in this one within 1 minute. I have a boss then. Don't let me mention the amount she's earning actually. She's earning. Her husband.
Yeah.
But
It's fair.
she used to, we used to talk a lot and the likes that her husband is very, very brilliant. So at times when we are quoting the aspect of respect, it might not be tailored to the aspect that probably this one the
Finance,
husband
right?
is financial.
Yeah.
It might be something that is up here. She knows that this thing is there.
It's got like amazing
You
instincts.
get it's just the
to do
chances of the labor market that can be navigating at times, whereby you might not be getting what you are supposed to be getting.
Definitely.
Luck at times. There are some of my mates, they're already ABSM. You get? So, will I now be saying that they have more intellectual
I see,
capacity
I
than me? You get? So, that's how it is.
things. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Me on my part, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As far as you like he mentioned, like it doesn't affect you as a man, like as in terms of like how you're able to think and make things work. If she's earning more than you, probably maybe before you guys started the relationship, you guys were on the same level, or maybe she was a little bit below. And in the course of the relationship, while it was running, she was able to, put in work into what she's doing, and then she jumped, a little bit higher than you. But that still wouldn't, take out the fact that she might not respect you. I can't date someone who is earning more than me. As far as I still know my corners, who I am, I think that's the most important. I know
That's
the
it,
money can be
that's
very
it.
intimidating
It
sometimes.
can. That's it.
It
That's
can be
the
very
problem.
intimidating.
But the
and
thing, what I would say concerning that is, whatever it is that you earn as a man, make sure you are fulfilling your responsibility. It wouldn't matter if you earn more or she earns more than you do. But if there are stuff to do like in the house, this needs to be done with your earnings, you are fixing that. I don't think what she earns would matter, because she doesn't have anything, or you'd be like, man, I'm still the man of the house.
Especially
I'm
when
taking
you
care
two,
of-
yeah.
So
Especially when you are earning a reasonable
that means she saw
amount.
something in you.
So that's what I'm saying.
outweighs
You,
the money.
regardless of you wouldn't be intimidated by our income, regardless of if she earns more. Okay, in our household, the budget for the month is maybe 200k, and let's say 150k, and I'm earning 200k, and I'm making sure that out of my sweat, I'm making sure that the 150k is going out of my salary to fix the problems in the house. That means she has nothing on me. She can't tell me I earn more than you, but you don't do anything. I still do it. So the problem a whole lot of men will have with this is, let's split the bills. And whenever that comes into play, disrespect is imminent. Disrespect is imminent. So you shouldn't bank on the earnings and incomes of your lady. Make sure you are still the man of the house, and that way you'll be respected.
But this is very curious that if she's earning that much, and and she's earning more than you, and you guys are not agreeing that you guys should split the money, then what we should do with that money?
If she chooses, I think we've had this conversation. If she chooses to give some up,
Okay,
I mean, I don't think
But
you are.
like, you
I don't
won't
think
demand it
biologically
of her.
or scientifically or statistically, I don't think a man is entitled to a lady's money. I mean, to the lady's money, because if you like, my money. The ladies will say, "My money is my money. Your money is our money."
Yeah.
That's it. So
I
let's
think
just
that's
run with that.
Topic. That's another topic.
Let's just run with that.
That's actually true anyway. That's actually true. The thing is that the issue of henning, it also depends on the gap, you know.
You mean the age?
No, the
difference?
gap of the
gap
money.
of the
You know,
money.
if the disparity is not too
wide.
because let's be honest with ourselves, we are all human beings. You know, if the disparity is not something we can actually bear, you have to be
No, what
very
if you
careful
guys
about
already
it because
in a
inferiority is real.
Yeah. What if
like,
know,
like
it's,
400 to 1
yeah.
But let's say the earning of the lady is 1 hem, yours is 800. I won't bring it down more than that. There is a reason
but
because
in the
ladies
course of
also
the
they place a respect on cash.
I know.
You get so if the disparity is now like you
400
as
to
a
1
guy
M.
you are earning 200, the lady is now earning like 1 M. That's a big issue.
But what if it was before? While you guys were in the relationship, and you know the money started.
that means you have to double your hustle.
Skyrocketing, right?
Matter of fact, you have to triple your hustle.
What we have to discuss that one later.
What
There
if
is
your field like?
I don't know. You shall find something.
yeah, that's true.
I
Anyway.
don't know. You have to triple your hustle. That's it.
That you are right there.
You have to triple your
Because
hustle.
you have to be very careful.
That's why when I mentioned challenge, like you feeling challenged,
that's another
the more
challenge
the
for you.
better your lady gets, the better you must get as well. If she's earning more, if she's doing business, that's a challenge for you as a
That's
man.
true, that's
If
true.
my lady can do better,
wait.
I must.
But should that be a challenge for you as a man?
It should
As
be.
far as you are earning well, like
No.
No,
No.
that's what I mentioned. The
see,
disparity.
I get what you guys have just said.
Yeah.
Like if her money just quickly goes up. But if yours is still reasonably okay, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Boy, I don't think anything
I
is
don't
wrong
know.
with you aspiring to be better.
Yeah, I get that.
so
But like
yeah.
I said, there are some people I understand that you are supposed to, double your hustle. But now how you are able to, bring that about is kind of like it's now sounding I'm perceiving it as like there's a competition now.
No, it might not
Like
be a
between you
competition,
and
but
your-
how long do you think the elasticity will run out? If you are like relaxed, so a whole lot of men will relax. Okay, now my lady is earning more. Yeah, okay, so we are okay. We are settled for the house. She will challenge you one day verbally.
I know, but what I'm saying is
it's not a competition, though. I'm not saying
Normally,
I don't want a situation whereby it's now gonna be like there is a competition between the wife and the woman just because there is.
no. They don't,
and
you
then
don't
if
have to
there's
have
a
the kind of
competition, it's for. I think it's for the good of the family, though.
Yeah.
Because the goal is to raise an empire together. So if my
But
lady
you
is
just
putting all the
you
work,
stated yourself that a woman's money is her money.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's still her money, regardless of how much she earns. It's still her money. So you still have to be the man of the house. You have to provide for her, regardless of the fact that
of
she
course,
earns
of
small. So
No, like the difference right now, like the 1,800,000. I don't think that's bad.
that's not that. But
Yeah,
still,
that's
you still have
still
to.
okay.
You still
But
have
what
to
if it
hustle.
goes up?
No, that one is still okay anyway. You said?
If her
And
money
then-
goes up?
Because we have to be very careful, because we as a man also there is a lot of things that we have to have aside our cycles and the likes, and cash is one of them.
Yeah, I know it can be very intimidating.
It's
but I'm
one
just
of
like-
them.
I'm just-
But
I'm
also
just
me, I
curious.
won't quote it as a word, a kind of the word you use. Use one
Competition.
word. Competition. No,
yeah.
I won't see it as a competition. Challenge. I'll take that. Yes. Because normally, woman, as you are seeing women too, they like a guy to be challenged. Yes.
Matter of fact, a
Because-
woman is supposed to challenge.
Because to me, challenge is,
You're supposed to.
challenge
A
is-
woman is supposed to challenge. She's supposed to keep you on your toes.
it's very
Do you
expected
think
anyway.
that-
Yeah, she's supposed to keep you on your. If
I
a
don't-
woman,
I
if
don't
a
think-
woman,
I don't
is,
think so.
Yeah, if a woman is satisfied, she's content. No, contention is all right, but if she sees in you that there's a potential that can be harnessed to greatness, and she's not doing anything about it, she's not pushing you to like limit,
Pushing and encouraging.
encouraging you to do
think
more.
the two
Babe,
has to go
do you-
together.
have you ever,
She-
as an
she-
artist, have you?
Wait, I can understand. She can support you.
Yeah,
like,
support you,
yeah.
not challenge
you are
you.
exactly- you use
What
the
I
word
mean
like
is, it's a
challenge,
challenge. It is
Yes.
the word. It's a challenge. The thing is a challenge. Maybe for lack of better words, but
Better
it's
words,
still a
yeah,
challenge.
yeah, right.
Have you ever, as an artist, have you ever dated a girl that calls you every morning, babe, have you written a new song today?
Imagine.
On the normal ground, I wouldn't want to
That would be
write a
some
new
kind
song.
of- that would be stressful. Like, why would you be
But
doing that?
that's a challenge,
I'm
right?
supposed to be doing that by myself. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, she's just
You're not
it's an
supposed to be my
encouragement.
gas. Like,
Oh,
She's
no.
not-
What is, I think what he's trying to say is that
You don't want a lady that pushes you.
what I'm saying is like how you said it. That's what I'm having problem with.
No, it's-
It's
I-
how you said it.
Yeah.
You said that you don't want her to challenge you, and I'll be like, no, like she can support you. Like I understand support. Maybe it's
like I
just
said,
An encouragement.
Different choice of words that we're
yeah,
using.
you said support, but it is a challenge. You can say it's a support,
Because-
but if somebody wants you to do better, do more. They are challenging you.
What
to
I'm
do it.
saying is,
It's
I
a
am
challenge.
supposed to be challenging myself.
It wouldn't be a bad thing if you have a little
No,
bit
yeah,
of
but you
push
need
from
to-
somewhere. She's your lady, right?
yeah, especially when you are getting married,
She's
you are
your
not the
lady.
one challenging
She's
yourself
your
alone
lady.
again.
Wait,
You can challenge yourself. A whole lot of us.
let's-
will.
I think
Let's
the word that
pause
is
a little.
going out that's making it
it's
complicated
just-
is the
It's
challenge.
the challenge. You haven't.
I think
Yeah,
it's
the
that word
problem is the
challenge
challenge. If it's a challenge, then that means it's kind of like an external force.
It's not a force.
Like
It's
it's
not a
supposed to
force.
be an internal
Do
thing
you know-
for me to always want to.
We
outdo my
do you
life.
know sometimes
I don't know if you get my
we
point.
all need a little bit of more push, just a little bit, and that's what I'm
I
saying.
get it. That's what I'm saying. Like from the angle of support, I think that would be maybe it's just choice of words.
Yeah, I'm
So
saying
from the
yeah.
angle of support, if she's supporting me, yeah, that's cool. Like there
yeah.
can be like some suggestions here and there.
yeah.
But like what I'm saying, like
Encouragement.
traditionally for me, I'm supposed to be trying to outdo my last success.
Okay.
Do you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, but if the force is not coming externally, that you have to do this, then it becomes
Just like we said
pressurizing.
just like you attributed some of Whiskey to the recent success to Jada P.
That's in terms of business.
That's it. It's
All
right.
Let's just agree that it's choice of words.
Yeah,
right?
it's the choice of-
Choice of
Business.
words.
it's been the greatest show, and I think we've had an amazing time doing this with our guest, aka just
Just use AK, don't have the 47.
just AK, and of course T-Bone the Great.
It's very good to be here. It's very good to be here.
It's
It's very
really
good to be
good
here.
to have this
It's been a
conversation
nice
with
show.
you guys.
Thank you very much.
So,
Thank you
are
for
you
having
going to
me.
go out with a lady that earns more than you? Nope. Yes.
We work on that.
T-Bone, are you
I
going
can.
All right. Next week,
Absolutely.
next time we'll be back. Take care, guys.
And make sure
Say-
like you hit the like button.
Please do.
and
Subscribe
add
to
some
our channel,
comments and,
yeah.
You can contribute as well. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
Peace.